This will be a quick read. Let's see what message Spirit wants to relate to you. What message do we have for a collective spirit? I'm even just going to use this one deck and see what we get. This could be a love message. This could be a financial, a success, a career. But here we go. Okay. Past life. Previous connections, unexplained familiarity, soul memories. I've known you before. Luxury life, comfortable wealth, indulgence, enjoying rewards because I deserve it. This is for someone in the collective who has always had a sense of, I'm supposed to be living a luxurious life. Perhaps you don't, is what I'm getting. But in a past life, maybe you did. And maybe that is with you. Like the distant memories of finer things, maybe comforts, maybe an easier life, maybe even having a staff or living in a castle, maybe royalty. That's what I'm getting from this combo here. Next, we have real, fake. So real versus fake. Commitment issues, afraid to settle down, avoiding intimacy, fear of loss or freedom. Fear of loss of freedom. It's complicated. With behind the mask, hidden emotions, concealing true self, afraid to show reality. No one sees the real me. I'm taking both of these together as your own issues with self. Again, you feeling like you're wearing a mask, like this life you're living just is not yours, like this is your fake life, and you're just waiting for your real life to show up. And then I have here closure, letting go, ending chapters, finally free, soul contracts, faded connections, karmic relationships, spiritual agreements destined to meet. Perhaps you are you're closing a door and about to open another. Oh yeah, like we have here, almost this is like a door to me. One side is the real and the other side is the fake. This side you're living in now, but you sense that you are supposed to be in another, not another life, but living another experience. And I think you are on to something. I think your soul knows that that's exactly what's going to happen. And maybe in the past life you were living rich, the fine life. And maybe you're about to be doing that again because we have soul contract ending. Maybe you had to, I don't want to say pay off a karmic debt, but maybe there was something or in this contract that said you would live a certain way to see how other people live, you know? And then maybe, maybe you're supposed to do something with your wealth. And if you just came back a rich person all over again, maybe you wouldn't have been as sensitive to people and you wouldn't have been a philanthropist or humanitarian. Maybe you would have been an awful boss. So that's what I'm getting from this. And then here we have toxic love and glow up. Pain disguised as passion, addictive patterns, harmful attachment, can't live without. Glow up, self-improvement, finding your confidence, personal transformation. I'm seeing these again as opposites. Maybe your love was toxic even in a past life when you were wealthy. Maybe you were an awful boss, or a leader. Could have been a leader. And now your glow up is that you transform. Now you look at yourself in the mirror and you like who you see. Versus maybe in the past you didn't like who you saw. Sugar-coated and love-bombed. Okay. Two sweetnesses together here. Sweet but deceptive. Empty compliments, hidden insults. Too good to be true. Love-bombed. Intense affection too quickly. Excessive attention, overwhelming charm, hidden control. Too good to be true is what stands out from both of these cards for me. Too good to be true. Maybe you're going to feel like your life is too good to be true. Because again, there was another life when you were rich. In this life, you only know not rich. So that's what I'm getting from there. You're going to feel like, wow, you know? Okay, and then ghosted and fake flex. Sudden disappearance without explanation, fake flex, pretending wealth, showing off, borrowed luxury, deceptive bragging. Rich on Instagram. So someone pretending. Maybe you know someone or a group of people that fake flex, that really pretend to show. Like, for instance, suppose you are all in the same income bracket, but you live a life that's practical. You pay your bills on time, but you have friends that show off designer bags and, you know, they're more in pretending to be wealthier than they really are. I think you're going to be ghosting these kinds of friends. Secret admirer and self-care Sunday. Hidden affection, anonymous notes. Someone's watching. Self-care Sunday, prioritizing rest. Recharging. You're going to be giving yourself more self-care Sundays, more pampering. You're going to be able to. And you're going to have a lot of admirers once this transformation for you comes in, which I think is soon, which is why this reading is here, because you are going through a level up. Okay, so be prepared for more admirers and be prepared to have to discern between who's a true admirer and who sees money signs. But yes, you're going to be able to indulge knowing that you're loved, well loved and admired, as well as having the, you know, ability to not have to work hard and just relax and do things that you enjoy. Travel, spa dates, you know, cruises or whatever. Then we have mirror, mirror and unbreakable. Yeah, you faced yourself and you faced others and you are unbreakable. I'm getting that what you've gone through in this lifetime has been the divine building you up so that you can be this discerning leadership figure that's empowered. Yes, with wealth and status, maybe even fame. But definitely you're going to be able to handle it responsibly in a new way, according to the New Earth guidelines, as far as being fair to everyone and not abusing your power. And that will take strength to stand up to those who expect you to be one of the abusive club members. You won't do it. Your dedication to the divine is unbreakable. And lessons learned. Yeah, because you've been through so much. The divine has taken you through so many life lessons to make sure that you gain the wisdom necessary for this next step. Situationship, unclear boundaries, mixed signals, more than friends, less than lovers. What are we? You may have to figure out, not just with romantic connections, but friends, family members, how will you deal accordingly moving forward with this level up? You're going to have to figure that out. Divine intervention says let it go. Releasing grudges, emotional freedom, forgiving yourself and others, free your heart. But I'm taking this more so as in you're going to maybe have to walk away from any untrustworthy individuals that crossed you, or people that want to manipulate or control you or bring your vibration down. That's what I'm saying this. But you've been through that and you've learned. That's why you're at this place where you are now. Beautiful. So this was a short one. Just wanted to see what Spirit wanted to get from this deck. And we indeed see. And I'll get an angel number. 2. Okay, I'll take it. 143, preparation. Life is filled with phases. The whisper is telling you to prepare for the unexpected and allow change to pass through with a sense of peace. Financial and creative changes are upon you. My dreams and desires are coming to fruition, bringing change that I welcome with an open heart and mind. Indeed. This is what all of this has been about. Preparation for you, how you interact with people, how you discern who's true and who's not, how you treat people with love and kindness when you have that money, when you have those opportunities, when you have that power, versus maybe how you treated them in a former life when you had that money and that powder. Okay, maybe you lived in times where there was gunpowder. Okay, but yeah, so preparation, you're prepared. And self-reliance. Wow, the divine has prepared you for self-reliance. Time has come to rely on your knowledge, your wisdom, and your ambition. You have an important soul mission and life purpose. Leaning on your inner strength will allow more of your path to unfold ahead. Beautiful. As I take leadership of my life brings a flow of good fortune and good blessings. I think you're going to be a leader of more than just your life. I see leadership on a huge stage or a huge territory or something. So good luck to you and enjoy. That's all I can say about that, because you will be enjoying. And I'll see you in the next reading.